Eli, how you doing?
Good, Evan. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
Good.
How things been going?
Hey, good, man. Good. Yeah, got
Sorry
got
about
a. No, you're good, man. I have a bunch of calls myself, so
that. Hmm.
yeah, no, yeah, it's been great. Just trying to get everything ready with the wedding and things like that, and it's a little bit of chaos going on
Yeah.
there, but no, it's all in all, it's well. So,
Been there, lived that, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. No, that's good. It's good though. So last time you were in, you were talking and exploring truck options, boat options. Looks like I got my notes here. You're looking at the truck, boats, stuff like that. And how's that going? You made any progress on that? And get any clear ideas on that?
Yeah, let me show you this picture of this truck that I'm looking at. This is the F-150, and it's a Lariat,
Mm-hmm.
and it's it's got all the options that I want in it. It's got leather, and it's got like the double moon roof. It's got a bunch of luxury items, but I mean I know it's just nice to have, but I just would really like that in a truck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Those are very nice. And so, are you thinking you're kind of more leaning towards just a pickup at this point, or are you still exploring a boat too, or?
Looking at both actually. So that's kind of my dilemma here is that I would like to get both of them, but I want to, I don't want to skimp on either one of them. But just with the wedding coming up and things like that, and I don't know because of some unforeseen costs that might
Yeah.
come up with that, and also I have a bonus coming up at the end of the year, so I'm thinking I could probably just go get both the boat and the truck, because of that. I know that bonus is
Yeah. So you
coming
kind of
up.
yeah. So you're kind of thinking instead of maybe waiting on one or the other, you can get both now, um,
Yeah.
or even have you thought about just kind of downgrading packages to ease the cost of having both in the pickup? Have you thought about that at all? I mean, is that an option for you, or not really kind of wanting to waver off what you're wanting out of that then?
Yeah, I did think about that, and the package that I want is, it's 10 grand more than like kind of the step down
Okay.
model, and that could save some money, but I really don't want to skimp on the truck.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If it was going to skimp anywhere, I'd probably be able to maybe skimp on the boat
Sure.
more than the truck, but
Yeah, and like I said, use the truck 90% of your daily commute to get you do your job. That makes you money. So
yeah, exactly.
so I mean, it's kind of more of a tangible resource.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that okay, yeah, cool. So have you started moving? So you said you had a bonus then coming up, right?
Yeah, end of year bonus.
Okay.
So
Okay. And the season ends pretty close. I mean, are you open to have it primarily just for hunting? Or are you looking to use it recreationally outside of that, like during the summertime and stuff like that too?
I would use it for the summertime too. I mean, I do some fishing and stuff like that, and then I'm kind of looking into getting into bow fishing a little bit. I don't know if you've ever done any of that, but
Yeah, man. I have. Yeah, that's a hoot. That's a lot of fun. I think you'd really enjoy that, given your background and stuff. So.
yeah,
No, I think that's great. I think that's okay. So yeah, I would really actually kind of like to formulate a plan, especially if you have something going moving forward, and if you're looking to um, have action moving forward, and you're hoping to do something. I think it's smart and wise to kind of get a plan of action ahead of you. I think um, obviously with the bonus coming up and things like that, I think you probably agree that it's not wise to go out and really kind of have a place for that money until you get it. That makes sense. Yeah, kind of make sure that you get that before you spend it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Just so you know what it looks like, and you can kind of you can budget better, and you can have a better, more sense idea what your finances allow you to have.
Yeah, no, that sounds wise actually.
Um, but yeah, I think. So have you thought about financing options? Have you thought about just budgeting options and how that fits into your short and your intermediate and long term goals? Have you thought about any of that stuff? I mean, what are your thoughts on some of that stuff?
Yeah, so I've kind of been looking around, and it looks like my credit's really good. So I think 2.4 is what the dealership's going to be looking at on the pickup.
Okay.
Recreational, I've been looking at the my bank and some of the credit unions and stuff around here, and basically they're all at kind of hard fast, like a 5.5 on a recreational vehicle, so it's kind of a little bit worse there.
Yeah, so you're kind of thinking, ideally, probably not to finance that. You know, I mean, just your interest costs alone are just be higher than that. You know.
Yeah, exactly. If I could just pay for it all, I'd be
just avoid that altogether. Yeah, that's obviously ideal in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I think that. Okay, so yeah, and then I know that as far as fitting into your monthly budget, you know, so you can actually, you know, so your monthly bills doesn't, so you can actually still budget, you know, and so you can still kind of set more goals in the future as far as what you're looking to go to.
Yeah.
So that you're not dumping all resources you have just into a pickup or something.
Yeah.
And so as financing options and things like that, I know that Ford offers, you know, different financing. If you kind of finance with them initially and then you kind of refinance and things like that to where you can get a better, you know where you can kind of
take a little bit more incentives like towards the truck off.
Right.
Exactly.
So the money that you would pay, and the rebates that you would get, you know, is a lot bigger than the money you have to pay in the extra interest for the 3 months that you would finance for, right?
Yeah. I think you end up definitely saving some money doing it that way. Yeah. Sure.
So you're kind of thinking, you know, at this point, because obviously you're gonna need the truck before you get the boat anyway. You know, you're not gonna get a pole without the truck.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. I mean, and I did look at a few boats first, but you know, I kind of felt like it was kind of cart before the horse type thing going on.
Yeah.
So
I can definitely see that. Okay. Yeah, I think that. So as far as, you know, it sounds. I mean, it kind of sounds like we're in agreement a little bit on that. You know, I think the truck is probably the priority at this point.
Yeah, definitely. I'm thinking. Definitely, and you know, I have the dealers kind of pitted against each other right now, and so I think I'm going to be setting myself up for pretty much the best deal I can get. You know, they're kind of, you know, not wavering off of like, I mean, it's okay. These guys are doing this. Can you do that? And they'll like, so yeah, we'll beat that, and they'll take it like $100 lower or whatever. And so that, I mean, I feel like it's kind of at the bottom of the barrel at this point.
Yeah.
Especially to where you're going around to multiple dealers and saying the same things and so.
Sure. So yeah, I think that as far as, you know, it was kind of what I was hoping to get out of this today is to just kind of develop a clear plan as far as what, just so you can kind of streamline your efforts moving forward, so you know what's priority and where the priorities lay. Especially now, you know, the timeline kind of looks like you have your bonus coming up at the end of the year. And I would honestly, I'd just treat that as such. I would treat it as a bonus. You know, I mean, obviously you want to prioritize your bills and prioritize your purchases in a way that doesn't take into account your bonus.
Yeah.
Sure. And then, you know, ideally, it's like if you're not wanting to wait, if you're hoping to get two of them now, you can skip the finance process altogether with the boat, and you can just put your bonus towards that.
Gotcha.
You know, and I mean, and obviously you're kind of expecting. I mean, you know how well you guys did as a company and things this year, and so you have a rough idea of what you might see.
Yeah, I think we're doing pretty well. So I think I'm going to be at the upper end of the kind of bonus spectrum. We kind of have like a floor and then a ceiling as far as I think.
Pretty safe floor though.
Yeah, pretty good floor, and so yeah. I mean, worst case scenario, I'll still be, you know, probably not looking as good as I initially thought, but I think we're going to be.
So yeah, I mean, how are you feeling about that? Are you feeling like it's definitely that's kind of like where your priority lies with the pickup?
Yeah, so I think like you said, I'm glad that you talked to me about that, because I think, you know, now talking to you about that instead of kind of just going out and buying both, kind of seeing what the bonus is going to be. Right now, I know I can get a month without having to pay anything if I go get a pickup right now, and then I can kind of see, and I know what the kind of payments are roughly going to be.
Right.
So, but like you said, instead of just going and buying, you know, a boat right away, maybe kind of see what my bonus is going to be, and see, because I can skimp, I think, on a boat more than I would want to on the package of the truck.
Right.
You know, so I'll kind of, like you said, I'll wait until see what that bonus is going to be, and then see what I can afford in a boat.
Right, and then I think moving forward with the pickup, obviously you can make sound you can explore some of the different financing options and things like that. What fit into your monthly budgets moving forward? I mean, it's going to be kind of a long-term commitment, with the finance terms, but um, obviously what'll fit there. But I think with the bonus structure and stuff like that, and the way that you're going to be receiving that, then you can essentially have both without going out and to a lending agency and getting all in, asking for that much money for a separate one, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So
Cool. Yeah, I think that's glad I talked to you before
Yeah.
I went out and got crazy.
no, yeah, absolutely, man. That's why we're here. We want you to be prosperous and stuff moving forward. And I mean, that's a hard stress to deal with in life. So, but it's exciting. So I'm glad you're looking at that stuff, and I'm glad you're in a place where you can get there and do that. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, so anyway, yeah, obviously you have my email, and my phone number. So if anything changes before now and then, just give me a call, and we can walk through it. And so if you have any questions about anything, as far as if anything looks sketchy or